Hi, welcome back to Think Tank Online Learning. Okay, in this video, we're going to differentiate z equals to e to the power x plus y. Okay, and I want to find the partial derivative of z with respect to y from the definition. So that means we're going to differentiate this function using first principle. Okay, so we know that if we want to find partial z, partial y, okay, what we're going to do, we're going just to find the derivative of the power. Okay, so the derivative of y, because I'm treating x as a constant, was going to be 1 times e to the power x plus y. Okay, unfortunately the question wants us to differentiate it using the first principles. Okay, so what we're going to do is that I'm going to say limit is h approaches 0. Okay, so it's f of x. Instead of saying y, I'm going to say y plus h, okay, minus f of xy, or divided by h. Okay, so f of xy is our function z. Okay, could have just say z of xy. Okay, so if we do that, we're going to say limit is h approaches 0, e to the power x plus, instead of saying y, we're going to say y plus h, okay, minus f of xy. So this is z of xy. So I'm going to say e to the power x plus y, or divided by h. Okay, so unfortunately we can't divide e to the power h by h. So what we're going to use lots of indices, and we know that if we say e to the power x plus y plus h is same as saying limit as h approaches infinity, okay, of e to the power x times e to the power y times e to the power h minus e to the power x e to the power y over h. Okay, because if you multiply e to the power x, e to the power y, since they have the same base, you just add. Okay, so as you can see, we can just factor out e to the power x plus y. Okay, and if we do that, we're going to say limit is h approaches 0, e to the power x plus y. You're going to be left with e to the power h minus 1, or divided by h. Okay, so now I want to find the limit of two functions. So we're going to say this is another function and this is another function. Okay, so this is same as saying limit is h approaches 0 of e to the power x plus y, okay, times the limit. So I'm going to just say this is the product of two limits. Okay, so let me just put a dot here to highlight that we're multiplying is h approaches 0 of e to the power h minus 1 over h. Okay, and we know that we don't have h here, so if we place h is 0, don't have h, we're going to get e to the power x plus y times we are going to use a limit law. Okay, so if we have a function which looks like this, x to the power a to the power x minus 1 over x. Okay, so the limit of this is going to be ln a. Okay, so this is just a limit law. Okay, and if we do that, we're going to see that ln a A in this case is ln E. Okay, I don't know that ln E is equals to 1, so that means the limit is going to be e to the power x plus y times 1. Thank you for watching. I hopefully supporting forms of like, comments, and subscribing.